girlies. So we are back with another press on video. As you saw at first in the video, we are going to create this beauty here for a press on set, and I'm super excited about it. So I've already shaped and filed my nails that I'm going to be working on. And so now I'm just going to take some nail primer. So I'm just going to paint the primer on top of the press-ons here just to take that shine off of them before we start adding some color. Just one good swipe, and then it'll go ahead and get that shine off. Keep you from having to buff too much and get dust everywhere. Okay, super quick. I have two colors that I'm using. If you guys would like to see, here, let me show you. I have several of these cream gel polishes. If you guys would like a video of me showcasing these colors, just let me know down in the comments below. But these are the two shades we're gonna use. So I am gonna start off with this darker kind of mauve-y shade. It looks a little darker on camera as far as I can see, but it's not really that dark. So I'm gonna use this one as the first base color, and then I'm going to, and then I'm going to mix on the second coat. This one looks a little darker too, but they really are not that dark. But I'm gonna mix this color with the first base color just to give it more of a jelly look. I love the way it turned out on the first set, so that's what we're gonna go with. Not using any base coat, I'm just gonna go right in with that color here. Let me just pull it up so y'all can see it. Go right in with that color. Look how pretty. That is so pretty. I love cream gel polishes. I usually do not. I usually save these. What is that? I usually save these colors for when I'm working with clients, but I couldn't really find a base color in the liquid gels that I use on my press-ons. I couldn't find one that really spoke to me the way these color mixes did. So I'm just using these, but usually I just save these for when I'm working with clients. But look how buttery that is. Let me pull y'all up a little bit more. Look how buttery and gorgeous. I love, like, once I use up all of my liquid, I'm probably just gonna move to creams. Now you do need liquid colors for nail art and stuff like that, so I don't know if I can commit to just using the cream, but the color payoff is gorgeous. I love how buttery it looks. Looks so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint all of these, and then I'm gonna pop them in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I will be right back with our next layer. Okay, so now we have this jelly color and the mauve kind of pink purplish color we started off with. And what I do is I just dip my brush into this jelly color here, just a little bit. Just dip, get just a little bit out. And then I place that on the nail. And then I take a little bit of that mauve. Can y'all even see it? I just took a little bit of the leftovers that I left around the rim from the other nails that I just finished, and then we just pop on that cut. Look how buttery that is. I love these polishes. Like, I will definitely be investing more into these. They come in a pack of, so I think I have, anyway, look how buttery that is. Look how buttery, so buttery, so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these under the lamp for, I've already done the other nails. I'm just trying to save a little bit of time on these videos, and also help me with editing, girl. So I'm gonna pop these under the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I will be back to show you the purple ombre. I have this very light lilac kind of purple, which I chose because I haven't done a purple nail look in a while. So I thought it would be cute. So I'm going to take the color down as much as I want. And then after that, I'm gonna take my striper brush here, and there is some base coat on there. Now you see the base coat, Okay. So then I'm going to line the base coat sideways here along the line that I have created. And then I just drag, I take the tip of the brush and I just drag it down with that base coat, and that allows an ombre. So here, let me put it up against the other nail to make sure it's going down far enough. Nope, not quite far enough, so just pull a little bit more of that color down. Hopefully I'm close enough where y'all can see. And then those lines you see, once everything settles, it will go away. Let me see here. Pull it down just a hair more. Make sure I get those sides. See how the lines are kind of disappearing a little bit? And then I just take my glove there and boop. And then there you go. There's your ombre. All right, so I'm gonna set these under my lamp for 30 seconds, and then I will be right back to show you what I do next. And then that gives you that color that's going to be ombre on top of the ombre. Okay, so now I take the mirror powder and base coat mix, and I just kind of stamp it on the nail here. And then the same way we did our purple ombre, I am going to take that striper brush, mix it with some base coat, and just pull that mixture down. Just like that. Look how pretty. Look how pretty everything's all blended. So pretty. That chunk out of the way. Look how pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so set these under the lamp for 30 and then I will meet you back for the next step. Okay, so we finished the mirror glitter, whatever, ombre. So now I'm gonna take some of this reflective glitter here and I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing that I did before. I'm gonna take a brush and then I'll dip it in that reflective glitter and then I will mix it into my base coat that I have here. Can y'all see? There we go. Mix it into some base coat and just coat the nail with that. So I'll show you that. Right, so got the nail here, just dipping into that glitter mix, and I really want it to be seen here, so I'm gonna concentrate it on this purple area here and then swipe the rest up. The last little bit. And I like the reflective glitters. It gives it like a velvety look. So pretty. Okay, so, looks like there's a little too much there. Okay, so I'm gonna set this under the lamp to set for 30 seconds and I will be back. Okay, so now we're encapsulating everything with my base coat and builder gel mix. The reason that I do this is to give the press-on nail a little bit more rigidity. When I market my press-on nails, I always say that they are reusable, and this is the reason why, because they're nice and sturdy. And you just paint it on like you do regular polish. I mix the builder gel with base coat so that it will just be able to paint right on. That's the only reason that I do that. So yeah, you just give it a nice little paint. You can do 1 or 2 coats. I think I'm gonna do 2. I did 2 on the last one. So that's what we have. And then I am going to put these under the lamp for 60 seconds. And I'm gonna put them under the lamp for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to buff and file them. And then I will come back when we are placing on the rhinestones. So stay tuned. All right, girls, so I've got everything filed and buffed. And now it's time for stones. So let me show you guys what I have. Got my little triangle here with a few stones from when I did the other hand. So I've got these cute pink stones and I'm just using I believe I'm using this teardrop one, and there's another one. This triangle stone over here. And I'm using these multicolored stones. Oh, also on the pink and the multicolor, I'm using some of the small stones as well. And I'm gonna go in with some triangles. What else do I have? I have another teardrop in there as well. So yeah, let me go ahead and pick these out. And let's see. Oh, and then if you can see in here, there are some little clear balls in here, the smaller ones. I'm going to be using those as well. So I'm going to go ahead and dig out of both boxes and pick out the stones I want to use, and then we'll go ahead and place them on the nails. Okay, so I've placed my gel glue in the middle of the nails here, and now I'm just going to apply the stones. So I just have this little waxy pin here. I have several, but we just need one, just one. So we got that one. We'll put a teardrop on this one. And up like that. Then we'll put another diamond. I'm just putting pink, multicolor, pink, multicolor, pink. And then I'll set these under my lamp for 30 seconds, and then we'll move on to the smaller stones. All right, so I have placed on a little bit of glue. I'm sure you can see there. And I'm just going to take my small dotting tool and take a couple of these stones. Maybe I should have kept the wax pen. And just place them anywhere, doesn't matter. A couple here, a couple there, everywhere. And then let's find a small little ball. Uh-oh. Some of them are stuck together. I don't want to deal with that right now. So let's find one that is not. So these little, I love these little balls. I know you can barely see them. Make sure there's enough gel holding it down. Now I'll set it under the lamp. I will do the rest of the nails, and then I'm going to show you guys the top coat. All right, babes, it's top coat time. So you don't want to top coat these stones too much. But I love a good top coat moment. Look at that. Look how pretty. These are so pretty. Trying to switch up the shapes that I'm using a little bit. Just in case, you know, the girls don't want super long nails. Everybody ain't like me, girls, so I don't even wear mine that long, but you know, want to give a little bit of variety. And I'm head over heels with this. Okay. Top coat for 60, and then we're done. Okay, so we are all done. This is how the nail look came out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you want to purchase any of these sets that you see featured on my channel, you can check out my Instagram page that is linked in the description box, where you can message and purchase a set. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.